Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Juventus are targeting a Manchester United outcast, while Ollie Watkins has spoken out regarding interest from Manchester United. For more on the story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Juventus target Manchester United outcast. Manchester United are set to offload several players this summer, as manager Ruben Amorim seeks to raise funds for new acquisitions. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has revealed, following the completion of Jonathan David's transfer, Juventus have reached out to Manchester United and Jadon Sancho's representatives again this week. Fenerbahce are no longer in contention and were never in serious discussions. Juventus have initiated talks to explore the terms of a potential deal. Other clubs have also made inquiries. Sancho, with only 1 year left on his contract at Old Trafford, is a prime candidate for departure after a lackluster spell at Manchester United. The winger joined from Borussia Dortmund for £73 million in the summer of 2021, but has struggled to meet expectations. According to Eurosport Italia, Sancho is open to accepting a reduced salary to secure a move to Turin and is actively pushing for the transfer, despite interest from Napoli. United's preseason training begins next week, and as it stands, Sancho remains contracted to the club and will be expected to report if a move to Italy does not materialize soon. Juventus have reportedly proposed including 3 players in a deal to sweeten the transfer for Sancho, though it remains uncertain whether United will entertain such an offer. The Turin side, who finished 4th in Serie A last season, just 1 point ahead of AS Roma, will compete in the Champions League next term. Ollie Watkins breaks silence as Manchester United set sights on him. Manchester United are reportedly pursuing Aston Villa's star striker Ollie Watkins to strengthen their forward line in the summer transfer window of 2025. According to The Athletic, the Red Devils have initiated discussions with Villa through intermediaries to explore the possibility of signing the 29-year-old. This move forms part of manager Ruben Amorim's strategy to bring in proven Premier League talent to boost the team's goal-scoring prowess. Watkins, who has netted an impressive 75 goals in 184 Premier League appearances for Aston Villa, is regarded as one of England's most reliable forwards. Last season, he bagged 16 goals and provided 8 assists in 38 matches, showcasing his ability as a dependable spearhead. His stellar performances under Unai Emery have made him a prime target for United, who are keen to address their lackluster goal tally from the 2024-2025 campaign. Aston Villa have slapped a £60 million price tag on Watkins, who still has 3 years left on his contract. This hefty fee poses a challenge for Manchester United, particularly as Watkins' age nearing May 30th limit his future resale value. However, the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules could pressure Villa into considering a sale to balance their books. The transfer's feasibility also hinges on Aston Villa's squad dynamics, especially after losing key players like Juan Duran, who moved to Al Nassr in January. Letting go of Watkins without a suitable replacement could weaken Villa's attack, making them hesitant to part with their talisman. Reports suggest, however, that Villa have already made moves to sign Chelsea's Nicholas Jackson as a potential successor. Commenting on the transfer speculation, Ollie Watkins said, "I'm focused on my football at Aston Villa, but it's obviously flattering when a club like Manchester United shows interest. I'd weigh up any opportunity carefully, but right now, my priority is helping the team in the Premier League and European competitions." His remarks suggest an openness to a potential move while reaffirming his commitment to his current club. Manchester United are working to overhaul their attacking options following a disappointing season. Besides Watkins, they've been linked with Brentford's Brian Bumo, though talks for the latter remain at an early stage. United's focus on Premier League proven players reflects Amorim's intent to build a competitive side swiftly. Nevertheless, securing Watkins won't be straightforward. Beyond the steep asking price, Villa's reluctance to lose their star striker is a significant hurdle. Some reports indicate United might wait until the transfer window's final days to see if Villa soften their stance on Watkins' valuation. Among supporters, Watkins' name has sparked excitement. With his proven track record in the Premier League and ability to lead the line, he's seen as an ideal short-term fix. Yet, some question whether a £60 million investment in a 29-year-old is prudent, given United's long-term interest in younger, high-potential talents. Regardless, United's pursuit of Watkins signals their ambition to reclaim a spot at the Premier League summit. Backed by Ineos and Amorim's tactical vision, this transfer could be a pivotal step in restoring the Red Devils' glory. Whether Watkins will don the famous red shirt at Old Trafford remains to be seen, but the interest has certainly set tongues wagging in the transfer market. Manchester United presented with opportunity to sign Juventus star in swap deal. Manchester United have been offered a chance to acquire Juventus midfielder Douglas Luiz in a potential swap deal involving Jadon Sancho, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. The Red Devils secured Sancho's services from Borussia Dortmund in 2021 for a substantial fee after nearly a year of negotiations. However, the winger has struggled to justify his price tag in the Premier League, failing to live up to expectations at Old Trafford. Sancho, now 25 years old, spent the previous season on loan at Chelsea, where he showed glimpses of his potential. Despite interest from the London club and a permanent transfer, they were unable to reach an agreement on personal terms with the player. With Sancho's contract set to expire in 2026, Manchester United are keen to offload him this summer to avoid a significant drop in his market value. According to a report by Give Me Sport, Juventus have reignited their interest in Sancho, having previously attempted to sign him last summer before Chelsea secured his loan move. The Turin-based club has now initiated discussions with Manchester United, proposing a part exchange deal to facilitate the transfer. Juventus are reportedly willing to include one of three players, Douglas Luiz, Dusan Vlahovic, or Timothy Weah, in the negotiations to sweeten the deal. Juventus are prepared to meet Manchester United's asking price for Sancho, but his hefty £250,000 a week wages pose a significant obstacle. The Italian giants are reluctant to match his current salary, which could complicate the transfer. For United, offloading Sancho's high wages would provide financial flexibility, making the proposed swap deal an attractive proposition. Douglas Luiz, valued at approximately £26 million by Transfermarkt, is one of the players Juventus have offered in exchange. The 27-year-old Brazilian midfielder previously impressed in the Premier League with Aston Villa, showcasing his versatility and quality in the midfield. However, his time at Juventus has been less successful, with injuries hampering his ability to replicate his earlier form at the Allianz Stadium. Manchester United are actively seeking a new midfielder to serve as a long-term successor to Case Moreau, whose performances have waned in recent seasons. Luiz, still in his prime, could represent a shrewd addition to Ruben Amorim's squad if he can rediscover the form that made him a standout at Villa. His Premier League experience makes him a potentially appealing target for the Red Devils. The swap deal could also offer United the chance to address other areas of their squad. Juventus have included striker Dusan Vlahovic in the list of players available for the exchange. However, Vlahovic's recent dip in form raises concerns about whether he would be a wise investment for United, who are in need of a reliable goalscorer to bolster their attacking options. Timothy Weah, the third player offered by Juventus, is another option for Manchester United. The American winger has struggled for consistent game time in Turin, and his inclusion in the deal could provide United with additional depth on the flanks. However, his lack of impact in Serie A may make him a less enticing prospect compared to Luiz. As the transfer window progresses, it remains to be seen whether Manchester United will pursue the swap deal for Luiz or explore other options to offload Sancho. The opportunity to sign a Premier League proven midfielder like Luiz could prove tempting for Amorim, but the club will need to weigh the risks and rewards carefully before making a decision. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.